Hey everyone, welcome back to Math Really Is Fun. Today we want to talk about the charged field model of subtraction. Now, that sounds like not a lot of fun. It sounds more like science than math because if we remember, a charged field has to do with like positives and negatives and neutrons and electrons and protons and all of that, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a way to understand how to do some actually really simple math problems that might look kind of confusing when you see it on paper. So, what I would like to do is use a more fun environment to try to explain how to do these complex looking problems that really are actually kind of fun. What we want to do is go back to the circus. And we want to think about how much fun it really was to be at the circus and to see clowns. With the charged field model of subtraction, we're talking about positives and negatives, just like they do in science. But remember, this is math. So we're going to use, instead of positive and negative numbers, we're going to use clowns because we're back at the circus. And we're going to use happy clowns for positives and sad clowns for negatives. So does that mean that a happy number is a positive number and a sad number is a negative number? Well, no, not really, because they're all just numbers that are on different sides of the zero. But it makes it easy for us to understand the difference between positive and negative numbers. For example, let's look at what could be a confusing math problem. -3 minus -5. What do we get when we subtract a negative number from another negative number? Are those both sad numbers? No, they're just numbers on the other side of zero than the numbers we're used to working with, which are positive numbers. Now remember, we said we were going to use sad clowns for negative numbers and happy clowns for positive numbers. In this case, we have a -3 minus -5. So we're going to start off with 3 sad clowns. So we started off with 3 negative clowns, 3 sad clowns, which is a -3. And what we want to do is subtract 3 or 5 negative or a -5 of 5 sad clowns also. Does that mean that we take the -3, there was the 3 sad clowns, and subtract the 5 sad clowns from that? Not really. What we need to do is make the -3 clowns -5 and then go from there. So really what that means is that we put 2 more sad clowns with the 3 sad clowns that were already there to make the -5 clowns that we want to subtract from the original 3 clowns. However, anytime we add to one number, we have to add the same number in the opposite way to that number in order to do the actual equation. So that means that we bring in 2 sad clowns and 2 positive clowns that kind of counteract the 2 sad clowns that we brought in. We started off with 3 negatives, so that was 3 sad clowns, and we're going to minus 5, a -5. So what happens now is that we have the 2 happy clowns that counteract the 2 sad clowns we brought in to make the number -5. So since we are subtracting -5, what we do now is remove 5 sad clowns. So at this point, we're going to take 5 sad clowns out of the circus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 sad clowns are gone, so the negative 5 has been taken care of. We have negative 3 minus the negative 5 that just went off the stage. What do we have left? Now we have positive 2. We have 2 happy clowns. So we can see that negative 3 minus negative 5 actually equals 2 in the positive, so we have 2 happy clowns left over. So what we have left is negative 3 minus a negative 5 actually equals a positive 2. 3 sad clowns take away 5 sad clowns equals 2 really happy clowns.